Oh, actually, no. Not done yet. It's interesting that by having the difference in conveyor type, it forces a junction. Technically don't need tier 2 pallet here either. Let's get all of that speed built if we got it. There we go. Nice. Why are the pipes in a wave shape? Because they're traversing an elevation faster than they can in a straight line. So they're basically banking turns right now. That's why the pipes are in U shapes. Right, now we just wait for all of the tier 3 building components that we brought down here. That will take some time. Especially with that competing for them. See how much these collapse. Hopefully they're coming over here. Yes, they are. Marvelous. Now, I basically need this to reach the level that I can bump this up to the next tier, effectively. We'll see if that happens or not. It might not. If it doesn't, it's fine. As long as it's roughly got the right shape for me. Sugarcane is almost finished. Alright, at this stage, could I tell you to have a much lower priority? 9 there. 10. $11 and 12. And 13. 14, and all of these can be 7s, so we'll finish these first. Yep. Right, no research designated. Okay, what are we going to go for next? Could go for silicon. That would also allow me to make graphite. I don't think that's a high priority for me just yet, though. Could go for heavy oil cracking. Actually, that is a high priority. If we go for heavy oil cracking, then I can add hydrogen and heavy oil to get naphtha and fuel gas. So instead of burning the heavy oil as is, I could just use hydrogen to break it down into naphtha and fuel gas, a decent amount of fuel gas as well. And because fuel gas is burnt, I think, at basically the same rate that heavy oil is burnt at, so I'd literally turn my heavy oil into fuel gas. Obviously, I'd be using a bit of hydrogen, but then the naphtha could be further broken down into diesel and fuel gas again. I believe we're breaking naphtha down into diesel and fuel gas. Oh no, just into fuel gas and sour water. So yeah, that's definitely worth me learning how to do. If I can start just breaking that down instead, that would be amazing. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that into this system, though. That's definitely something to fit into a future system. The redesign over yonder. I have a flat belt rather than a... Oh, you're quite right. I do. Yeah, I do. Very, very well spotted. Thank you. Not quite sure why that happened. Shouldn't have been possible because I tended to copy, but oh, yeah. Bit by bit. But yeah, one of the things I absolutely love about this game, I'm going to be honest, when I was playing the alpha and I first got to the point where you could start dealing with the fuel refining, I knew I was going to love this game. The level of detail and the fact that you could just this complex chain of byproducts into further efficiency, using it further and further down the chain. I absolutely adore that sort of thing. It's probably the reason why I enjoy the game Oxygen Not Included as much as I do. A little ways more to go, but I'm getting there. Actually, looks like I might not be able to build this out the same way. And I'm okay with that. But it really does feel like I just didn't need that in the end. I might still need to. We'll see. But definitely using rock to make your ramps see until you get to a very, very, very tall ramp. It seems to just be a very useful material for keeping the slopes quite severe. Yeah, waste nothing, exactly. My preferred way of playing. The only sad bit right now is just how gated we are due to the lack of copper. I am sorely, sorely tempted to bring rubber down here and just peel off copper to make a significant amount of electronics in this one location. It wouldn't be difficult. Yeah, we need copper to get started on copper. That's the irony. Right, how much is this capable of making? 192. Okay. Every 60 seconds. I could afford to dump Yeah, let's set up 3 of these. Pull into a large storage. Possibly even into a very large storage. I mean, I'm happy for it to just accrue over a large period of time. But I set that one up to accept rubber. This would only need a tier 1 belt. And I could mix these 2. Place in a flat balancer with a priority out down here. Yeah, I'd need it to be a tier 2 belt, sadly. Oh, can I not run it? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Actually, I'm going to need these to be in the middle. The reason for that is that I won't be able to have the connector right against that one. Damn it. Put that back for a second. Right, the way I want this to branch out is thus. Nope. There we go. Each of these will produce 24. So once again, going to need a tier 2 belt. I won't need it here. Actually, I won't need it on the closer portions regardless. Technically, I wouldn't need it here either, I suppose. Ow. Making a pig's ear of this. There we go. Oh. And yeah, it probably does matter to do this, interestingly enough. Oh, wait. These are all tier 1 belts, aren't they? Ah, I'm a derp. Completely forgot that the ones coming up here from the rubber are tier 1 belts, naturally. Should have clued me in to the fact that, or rather I should have been clued in by the fact that there were no connectors. Because the belt wasn't changing speeds. But this will be for electronics, or electronics 1. I'll probably eventually have to jump up to electronics 2 properly, but for now, that'll be good enough. Don't export it once it's here. I guess. No, actually, yeah, export is what I want. But there we go. And you know what? Sure, we'll just get as much of that built as we can. And the rest of it unpaused. Oh, yeah. Ooh, a little bit low on workers now. And also a little bit shy on... Oh, all required cargo delivered. Nice. Let's get the ship up there. But let's get this upgraded and make that a priority. We are going to need more peeps. And indeed, let's go back to state sponsored. Tiers required. All right. And also, Gentleman Gamer is done with its work. For now, anyway. I'm just going to allow those trucks back into circulation. They should be able to help out with all of the hauling. Yeah, that's looking quite good. The only alternative is if... See, if I could get it to just go up a little bit more. Like one at a time, that would be fine. Problem is, I need a tiny bit of stone there for it to work. I don't think we're going to worry about it, though. That's fine. We got... I'm actually increasingly surprised by how well we're managing the needs of our water. Like, we're doing an amazing job with that. Oh my good lord, why are you all down here? Oh, you're delivering to this, right. Whereas you should be delivering there. Oh, we're completely out of glass now, though. That being said... lag is too prevalent. Okay, well, we're going to have to add slag back in there then. Because right now we can't get rid of it and it is completely chock-a-blocked. Yeah, it's chock-a-blocked everywhere. Oh my god. That's caused enormous problems, isn't it? What's the goal of this game? To just build up the colony up to the point where you can launch a rocket, really. You start off with a single ship and a couple of literal cargo containers turned into flats. Or, well, into makeshift houses. And a couple of vehicles, and you just build up from there. It's like you're the captain of a ship and you've just brought your crew down here, the last people, and from there you have to build out. I could have gone there, actually, thinking about it. So as you can see, we've built out a lot. Well, I guess it might not be as obvious if you hadn't seen the map at the beginning, but this is all mountains up here, but we've been slowly, it looks very similar to this side. We've been slowly terraforming everything, gathering up the materials that are available here, and terraforming the land to better suit our needs. Here's our ship. Used to be a cargo ship, not too dissimilar from these. But we have been gradually upgrading it to the point that it is now a warship. How do you deal with enemies? You basically upgrade your ship until it can. Like, this is 2 ships with a combined battle score of 430. But our ship, based on all of the upgrades that we've given it, better engines, guns, because it doesn't start with any, armor plating, again, doesn't start with any. It has a very simple bridge in the beginning, but we've upgraded it significantly. Larger fuel tank, all sorts of things like that. You just gradually improve your ship to the point that it can handle these fights. Then you send it out, and it tackles the pirates, and then you gain access to whatever they were guarding. In some cases that will be something like an oil rig. In some cases it'll just be you've found some more materials. And that ship will bring them back, and then you can use them in your colony to kickstart things. But the more important things are like excavation sites. So our ship is on its way. Once it gets there, it'll enter combat. Our ship is significantly more powerful than these. Yep. And we got some electronics. Our ship has discovered a groundwater well. Hooray! I could get that up and running. Let's go and explore this. I believe that's going to be another town. Oh, there's a town beyond it as well. What is this then? Well, we found a coal mine there. Found a rock mine. A rock mine. Some more pirates around the place. But then beyond that, it's going to be a town that we can trade with. Oh, we found a bunch of pops. I didn't realize that was even possible at this point, but that's kind of cool. Oh, this goes right back around. That's kind of cool. Let's go and check that out. We'll go until we run out of... until we're at the point where we can no longer explore places, and then the ship will automatically return. Oh, apparently it's in battle. No, it's not. You lie. It's probably a leftover notification from earlier. Right, currently waiting on more, ever more construction parts. Station explored. Right, now it's heading back. What kind of stuff do you trade? You trade food packs for uranium ore, gold for uranium ore, vehicle parts 2 for uranium ore. That's actually not bad. That one isn't bad at all. That's a constant Unity investment, but definitely not a bad one. I'll take care, Thanank. You have a good one, mate. MCAT said, I use my rock mine for building roads. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Cladding the roads. Now, the problem is that's going to push us over population until this is finished, which is going to take a little bit of time. Which is quite the pain in the bum. But well. Also, we are definitely... Like, once we've built this up, I need to just focus on getting copper going. Once copper is going, everything else will get a little bit easier. gradually pulling all of this down. We should be able to go for a while. Once we've got the copper stuff set up, I think upgrading to the... Or as soon as I've got 100... Well, yeah, it probably would require the whole thing to be set up, because a lot of the remaining buildings are waiting on those construction parts specifically. But once we've got those construction parts, then getting an upgraded greenhouses to increase the amount of food we have available would be a big goal. We are sadly very low on taters. It's quite nice to have that much faster route for them now. Used to be they had to drive all the way up there, then all the way back down to drop something off, then all the way back and all the way back down. Whereas now they can just kind of nip up there. That is making things significantly easier for us. And I could add in more excavators, I guess. Oh, we finished our new truck. What are we going to name it? Time for the name. Naming game. Who's going to get it? Who knows? Who's going to be our new mega excavator? It is going to be a Maximilianus. What a fantastic name for a mega excavator. Yeah, enjoy. Maximilianus. Oh my goodness, we finished all of them? Wow, we did. Well. That's very nice. I'm going to say we want some more dump trucks, though. Let's get at least one. A lot of housing settlement is over. I know, we're working on it. It's almost done. Very, very nearly finished. There we go. Things are starting to move a little bit more smoothly now. A little bit more smoothly. Morning, Rhino Jonesy. How you doing, buddy? What are we mining? The copper is green. Iron is more of a rusty color. We are also mining, though it's harder to tell, we're mining limestone down here. And we're also mining coal right there. Other than that, we're producing various minerals, like we're grinding rock down, because we're also like gathering rock, more as a byproduct, that one. But we're grinding rock down into gravel, and then the gravel into sand. We're also producing slag as a byproduct from a lot of things. That gets passed on then. There we go. Finally. Everything back up and running. Good, 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 good. Now, the question is, how quickly are we going to get all of this done? Very thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. The water is going to replenish the groundwater table. Or, well, the water table, I should say. There is water down there as well that I could collect, but not until we've actually got a faster way down there. But there's gold here, and that's about the only resource on the map that we're not actively mining. That we could mine, that is. Teapot has been here the entire time. Teapot, do you want to do fueling? Go do fueling, Teapot. Oh. Are you new? Yes, you are. We need a new name. In fact, we need two, so I'm going to pause it after two. We've got Alcorp, and we've got Gore. Sadly, Frost Dragon, you were a second too late. CEO of Alcorp. Enjoy. I'm just going to leave you out there to do general dump trucky stuff. You should be able... You can do the job of two of the regular trucks. So I'm going to pull one of those back. And after that, I want another big old dump truck. In fact, I want two more big old dump trucks eventually. It's going to take a while to get them all built, but it's going to be great when they're done. Having a proper haul truck that can grab slag is just amazing. Absolutely fantastic. It can pull so much out of these. And off it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I may as well just tell them when it comes to slag, just to keep them empty. There's no real reason to let them be partially full. Other than to ensure that when a truck goes for them, it grabs a full load, but we've got... Maybe I should make sure that there's at least 180 available. Yeah, I'll always allow at least 180 to be in there. So that ensures that if one of the, oh well, actually I can't do that here. The idea is to ensure that if one of the larger dump trucks comes to collect from them, that it can take a full load, so it's not wasting fuel just to go pick up 3 units of whatever, because it might not be slag. They might be going to collect... Well, actually, I think they only collect it in order to dump, so it probably will only be slag. Either that or rock, occasionally, maybe, or dirt from the compost areas. Yeah, that could also be something that they dump. Thinking about it. The idea is to ensure that they never completely fill up, because if they do fill up, then it causes me problems, but... For example, over here, much the same. I want to ensure that we're not really allowing it to completely back stuff, but... Well, we kind of have anyway. Let's have a watch. Yeah, I actually need more of these now. I hadn't really budgeted for that. Not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying. It's an annoying thing. We're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna let this finish before I start adding new things in other places. Because otherwise I'm never gonna make enough progress with it. I could also trade for the electronics I need, I think. No, I can't. I could trade for copper, though, which I might do. No other copper to trade, sadly. Just have to wait on that one, then. I'm very, very glad of the fact that we now have more or less limitless amounts of limestone. I missed the early part of the stream. I'm assuming there is already a Trucky McTruckface. No, there is not. I don't believe anyone has named any of the trucks Trucky McTruckface. We've got Bob, we've got... Actually, if I have a look, can I see all of them? CEO of Alcorp, Bob. What are the others? I think quite a lot of them are over here with copper. We've got Mr. Popo, Mega Melissa Riddle, excuse me, Sharaja. I think there was one other as well somewhere. I know, right? Yeah, in real life, haul trucks, yeah. It's the same reason you don't see tanks rolling down the street. They're not kind to the road, and nor are they kind to other vehicles. They're not really built to consider other road vehicles. They're built to be able to go through anything that's in the way, really. Teapot, yes. But Teapot is not a mega hauler. Right. We're still waiting on the last couple of bits to get in there. Sadly, we have run out of microchips now. If I were to prioritize that, then I could start prioritizing the other things. Because once this is up and running, we've actually got everything we would need to start producing the copper. So I really should try and get that one done as a priority over the others. Let's see. You cannot path to your destination. Where are you trying to go? Oh. Well, that is actually quite a frustration, isn't it? Yes. Alright. How am I going to make this happen, then? I guess... as much as I don't want to. There is no way of me allowing the trucks to get through here normally. So what I'm going to have to do instead is create a storage facility here, which automatically takes from that splitter and makes available to the rest of the vehicles. And then once that's there, I can just draw out some routes, so these will automatically take from that one. We'll see. It should get built quite quickly because it's so close to where the components are made that it will get the lion's share of deliveries. Right, heavy oil cracking is complete. This is where we need to be. It is an incredibly involved process to make the electronic twos. Incredibly involved. You need PCB, electronics, silicon, and the PCB is made from glass, plastic, and copper. And then you can make a new maintenance recipe using maintenance 2, which would be very good, mind you. So let's go ahead and get down there. We could also possibly take a stop off then to get the statues of maintenance. Statues that not just demonstrate the wealth of your island, but also serves as a celebration of your industrial success. It has such a positive effect on your population that it reduces your island's maintenance requirements by 4%. In order to get the bonus, the statue needs to be provided with fuel gas on a continuous basis. However, if you don't maintain your statue, you will get a negative effect, because nothing demotivates your workers from performing maintenance more than seeing a broken statue of maintenance. You can build this statue multiple times, and should your wealth allow it, but each additional statue's effect is reduced by half. Risk and reward. I like that one, actually. Aavak, I'm thinking of getting a 5th cat. There are just not enough cats in my house. What do you think? I don't know. Do you have the time to give attention to a 5th cat? How would your other cats handle it? There's lots to consider, but I mean, assuming everything else is okay, then I don't see why not. You know your situation better than anyone else, though. Excuse me. I'm sorry I'm so snuffly at the moment. There's a really dry cold where I live. And so, like, the kind of just around my nostrils and my lips, just they're sore all the time. The dry air and the cold combined, making everything feel a little bit rough. How are we doing? Yeah, this is almost finished.